Well, let's take a look at some of our national and international headlines for this Thursday morning, June 22nd of 2017. The Yellowstone supervolcano has been hit by more than 400 earthquakes now in just 1 week. This is the most active it has been for 5 years. There's more and more speculation that it's actually getting ready to blow. If it did, it would be some 10 times more powerful than Mount St. Helens that happened in 1980. You recall that actually affected the weather all across the United States for the next couple of years, if you remember correctly. So this supervolcano, if it does blow, would have catastrophic consequences for everything from air travel to business, finances, all kinds of stuff in the United States. Now, is that something we should be worried about? Well, obviously here in Alaska, not so much, since Yellowstone is way that way from us. However, the rest of the United States might have to think about at least a kind of a general what would I do if. Other than that, don't worry yourself too much about it. There's only about a 1 in a 700,000 chance of it happening, which is better odds than the lottery. That failed Brussels attack, you may have heard about this on Tuesday night. A fellow attempted to blow himself and some other passengers on the train up with a bomb that was laden with nails and glass, and I believe it had some gas bottles in there as well. Basically, all it did was just light on fire. And the authorities say that they're very lucky that it didn't go off as planned. They said it was apparently a very well-played incident. The way it was well-planned, he went through it well. He went right to the right-on spot. The whole issue is that the bomb didn't go off the way it had planned. If it had, they would have had quite a number of casualties. In the Philippines, gunmen are now holding hostages after raiding a village in that area where they're supposed to be strict military control, martial law that was declared. And Russia is suggesting that this is some kind of a dangerous play against China, with the United States getting involved in the Philippines. The Queen's speech that was held on Wednesday, you may have heard about. It's a tradition. The Queen gives a speech that's actually written by the Prime Minister. Right now, they're saying Donald Trump's UK visit may be in doubt. It wasn't mentioned in the Queen's itinerary for the year of official visits and whatnot. Also, there was a day of rage that was planned for her protest. Over 1,000 people indicated online that they were interested in shutting down London and protesting for these people who were made homeless from the Grenfell Tower. About 200 people showed up. So it fizzled just a little bit. Uber CEO Travis Kalanick has resigned following months of chaos in his company. A new report from Brazil saying that Russia and Brazil are preparing a whole bunch of different cooperation, everything from trade and nuclear power and a joint space project. They're going to be launching missiles together. Egypt has sent fuel tankers to the Gaza Strip to ease a power crisis that's been going on there in the last week or so. And North Korea has indicated some willingness to talk with the United States about a nuclear moratorium, basically saying we are willing to stop testing our nuclear weapons if you stop holding military exercises on our border. Not likely to go anywhere at this point. We mentioned the Grenfell Tower and their families. Now, apparently some of them are going to be rehoused permanently in some luxury apartments that were sold to the City of London for cost. And the Pentagon allegedly wasted some $28 million on camouflaged uniforms for Afghanistan. That will be the subject of my commentary today. As always, we have more stories than we have opportunity in a short video like this. If you want 30 to 40 minutes of audio delivered directly to your inbox, you can get that for all of my subscribers at radiofreespeech.com. One last story I'll leave you to chew on. The directors of that new Han Solo spin-off film have been fired over creative differences. It's Lord and Miller. These are the guys that made their name for the kind of irreverent comedy aspect that they took to 21 Jump Street and some other films. Apparently ABC and Disney didn't like their irreverence. I mean, we're talking Han Solo here, right? Anyway, that's what we've got for today. If you got a news tip for me or just a general comment, send me an email, steve@radiofreespeech.com.